Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Aggies and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Well, guys, Coach told me this hostile environment is going to be a big challenge today. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Quick give. It's Owens. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Takes the handoff. It's Owens. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Here's a give to Joyner. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out wide right, it's Owens. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss.
Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. Fourth down, Reed. Buying time to his right. Turns it on in midfield. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. And the Aggies look to keep this drive humming. Play fake, Marcel Reed.
Reaching out.
He tries to take the top off. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Taking it the other way. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes it play early. Working the ground game. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They'll ride him again. All over him immediately.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Third down from the gun, Williams. Lets it fly. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Pulls it in at the 25. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense all over him.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, you've got to keep an eye on it.
They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. Throw for it on fourth. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Reed. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Second and long here. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Throws to the wideout. Lucky to get it off.
And this offense coming out slow, man. It's kind of frustrating because you had that bye week last week. What do? You go back and self-scout, look at yourself. What can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter and you're not playing great out the gates. They got to find themselves in a little rhythm, knock off some of that bye week rust.
They punted away on 4th down. Making his first move. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wide receiver comes in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. To the air, it's Washington. Escapes the pressure going right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Right side, it's Bussey. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Aggies are in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, it's Young. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Using his legs, it's Owens. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. quarterback keeper. He didn't get there. A big-time stop by this defense, and it'll be a turnover. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Trying to establish the run. Drives into the pile just to pick up of 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Alabama needs just a few inches here on 3rd down. Burrowing for yardage. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He's changing the play. Needs it here on 4th down. And they got him for a safety.
Well, you came into this one thinking it might be a defensive struggle. And how about this unit? How aggressive have they been early in the game? They're just getting after their opponent, and they come away scoring the first points of the game here in the 2nd quarter with a safety.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. On the return. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Straight ahead, it's Owens. He's there to make the stop. And the Aggies in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. He'll pull it down and run. Past the 45. At the 35, he's open. There he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Aggies.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 60-yard run to the house. On the return, it's Riley. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
They'll go play action with Mack. Moving to his left. On the run, fires downfield. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. To the air, it's Washington. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Might as well run him again. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Free yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Sells to run, looking to pass. Rolls right. And the ball's on the ground. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage. That right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. The Aggies moving quickly to the line.
That is such a nice example of the defense reading and reacting and locating the football on the sweep play. They weren't fooled at all. They knew they were trying to go to the outside. They got leverage, corralled the back, got him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing Reed. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Oh, he's got some space. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
And, man, this defense, they looked a little bit frustrated. He's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still...
He's loose on the right. At the 30. He's at the... And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board.
Fourth thing.
The holding penalty pushes them back. It's 1st and 20. Tight end now in motion. Motion from the wideout. The run inside. It's Edwards. Alabama calls it 2nd timeout of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Here's Reed to throw. Got his man in the middle. Now the Tide uses its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. On the gun, on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That's where they'll mark it down, and the next snap will come from just inside the 30-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the number 10 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Nittany Lions on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates. And while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12.
And he's out of bounds at the 24, a yard short of where he would have wound up with the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met it at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
The Crimson Tide a few inches away from converting on third down. On play action. Still looking to his right. Got it inside the 10.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5.
Here we go, ready.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide!
Backyard Fling Derby.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Just gets rid of that one.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. And he's brought down after a short gain. A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Now here's Reed. Caught. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on for a massive fumble recovery.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Mack. He uncorks one deep. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the zone. They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Handed to the back. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Looking for room. It's Hill. The Tide will get the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Back to the ground game on the left. Up, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. From deep, it's Edwards. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Reed lets it fly. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's where I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the 4th down.
Defense has the lead in the second half. Expect to see a lot of zone coverage. It's going to be tight. It's going to be hard to fit these footballs in, especially when you're throwing in the middle of the field like they were right there as the ball falls incomplete.
He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. After a stagnant, near moribund performance in the first half, they have flat come alive, put up a touchdown the last time they had it, and now they go back to work. Takes the handoff, and he's going right.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On the move. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Throwing, Matt. Looking long. Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Bama!
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside. It's Owens. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Turning it on. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Reed, under pressure. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. There's a crease. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Long way to go on 2nd down. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. He'll take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Going to the run, it's open, and the ball is free on the pitch. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And now let's take a look at the stats and what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. This time they'll throw it. Throws it deep. Makes a grab down the middle. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Alabama! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Number 31, set to advance on the line.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone.
Which team is you?
Move to his right. Slings it downfield. Out wide right, it's Bussey. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Sets his feet, it's Reed. Rushes on. Looking for his man in the middle. He's got it down the field. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They'll run it. It's Owens. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. They've really got this offense humming. Just a fourth play of the drive, and it's first and goal. Here's Joyner. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Here's Reed to throw. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Getting set for the point after. And it's perfect. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide ready to roll on offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Looking for a crease. It's Hill. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game.
He hit the 2 clock quick, ain't it?
How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Making the adjustment on the play. Drives inside. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Now he's looking to throw it. He unleashes a long one. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. They'll need a bunch on second down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Buying time to his right. Going to try to get it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. They'll leave it with the lone back. There he goes. Past the 6. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They got it down to the 21. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Tough run here. It's Hill. Plows through the defense. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
And it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. They can't get it done, and it is over.
it.